Hello, hello, hello. This is Padoodles. I'm doing just a quick update on my she shed as well as a preview of today's sale on Sandy and Otto's channel. I'm going to start with the preview and then I'm going to show you the mess I have created. And I'll be sure to give you an update when I'm finished with all of this mess. So, the first item I'm going to share with you is this adorable little black cat with the green eyes. He's kind of tall and it's made in Taiwan. So this will be on today's show. I'm holding my iPad, so I don't know where it's at. All over the place. Some of these beautiful pink depression glass, like I guess like a sherbet glass or something. I have two of those. This head vase lady. She has red on. I'm going to be purging some more of my Christmas items because I'm trying to get the shop to a point where I can come and start working out here again. This beautiful Virgin Mary with the baby Jesus, and this is by Holt Howard. And I don't know if you're familiar, but he is very, very popular. Also, I don't have him out here with me, but I have some vintage Kurt Adler unsilvered Christmas ornaments. Beautiful. I didn't know I was going to do this. I just decided to do this as the last minute. Then we have the teacups and stuff, and these are like what is this? A snowman. So several pieces of that. This unicorn, and this doesn't have any markings on it. And the other thing I'll be showing today, you pick this up off of the floor. It comes in the original box, and they're called what's it called? Peanuts. Hold on, I gotta pick that up. I'm kind of awkward here. It's a whole series of them, and they came out monthly. And they're elephants. So if you love elephants, and each one is a signed edition, and it's Peanuts Pals. And they're put out by, I want to say UNESCO, but don't mark my word on that. Okay, so now to show you where I am, what I decided on Sunday. I took a lot of stuff out of the studio. I'm going to walk outside to show you. My studio has a little awning. Boy, that sun is bright. And I don't know if you can see let me walk back some so you can see. It's a whole bunch of junk. Can you see that? The sun, I think, is shining too bright on it. It's covered up. That's about 4 feet high. I brung a lot of boxes and bags out. And now I'm going back in. And I'm in the process of organizing. I started with the bookshelf over here. And thanks everybody that came to the book sale last night. And I do have more craft books that I'll be selling sometime mid-December. I'll have another craft sale and they'll be all $1 the books. Then next to that, I haven't done anything right there yet, but I'm ready to start working on that section. I organized all of my paints. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, all the little paints and ribbons and everything in containers. I haven't really started with that little section there, but that is all scrapbooking stuff there. I'm in the process of cleaning that bookshelf off down there. So hopefully I'll finish that today. I know this is more than I've ever shown before because I have just okay. Then I have a tall 5 foot shelf here that have all types of craft supplies, mainly paper making, tons and tons of stamps, and just stuff. And what else I did, which I'm proud of this progress, it may not look like much to you, but to me, it is a big deal. I went to Target and I bought these clear bins, and I'm separating the fabric. Like this one here has all brown doll making fabrics. Then here's one with all pink. I'm going in the wrong direction. More doll making. And then this one has all creams and whites. And on the other side of that is I took those storage cubes and I created an extra shelf in the middle, and that's all scrapbooking paper. Then in these bins here will be more scrapbooking supplies. They'll just pull out when I need them. You see how easy they just pull right out. And then these on this side, I have these drawers here. And then I'll have one shelf on top of that. I need to go find some more those zip ties. And then I'll set more of these white bins on top of each one of these. But in these drawers, what's in here, like this one has all red fabrics. Oops, excuse me. That's red fabric. This have like vintage calicos down here. This one just have modern calicos and stuff. And up above there is just some other whatever. And on that other side, it's hard to see over in that corner. I have 4 more of those bins, and those will be sorted by color. And then when these things are not being used, this right here just drops down in front of there. So all that'll be hidden. And then on this is a 11-foot workbench here. And I have my sewing machines will be setting up here, the sergers and sewing machines. I have a 4-foot bookshelf I'm going to set here and put more bins there. And that way I'll be able to put more bins with like thread and laces and stuff in them. So, okay. So hopefully I'm not making you dizzy. Then over here, excuse me, I just covered. I'm taking these down. And I have another 4-foot bookshelf I'll set on that side that I'll be able to, separate items some more. Then those bolts of fabric you see here. Let me move that for you to see that. It's a lots of bolts of fabric. I'm going to be selling that fabric, most of it, because I'm never going to use it. I may keep a little piece. Then that's just a big bag of polyfill. I'm going to move that. I'll probably put that in one of the bins up under the counter. Then over here, I have these 4-foot, it's 4 foot wide by about 5 feet tall. And this is where I keep all of my supplies, all of my vintage items that I sell online. And one of my goals is to purge a lot of this stuff. So be watching for another sale coming up. Really cheap stuff, really inexpensive, but good stuff. And on the bottom shelf, it's all vintage tins. And then in all of these boxes here, which I need to put these back up, these boxes here, these are all Joseph originals. And then I have another shelf full of the Joseph originals there. And there's one bookshelf, because I use it to the ceiling. There's a bookshelf there. And on that one, it'll be more of this type of stuff as I'm organizing. Then when you come all the way around some more, you can see how I go all the way to the ceiling. I haven't organized those shelves, but all the way down to the floor. And then it's one more section over there in the corner, goes from the floor to the ceiling. And to use the space on the front of the shop where I have windows, is the window and the door. I put I guess, an 8-foot shelf up high, and I have those blue bins, and they're filled with lace and whatnots over on this side. And then on this other side, in these blue bins over here, that's jewelry making supplies. So somewhat sorted through already. And then the floor right now is a holy mess, but I'm working on it. Then right here in the middle of the floor, these are some more totes. I had bought those Rubbermaid bins and totes I bought from Target that was the wrong size, so I need to take those back. And then right here in the middle, you can see a desk. And that's kind of my work area that I work on and have my shows. Now, one job that I will not get to before the end of the year, well, that pegboard, I am going to sort through that pegboard stuff. Right here up high, I have a pegboard. You barely can see the pegboard. I got so much junk on it, but I am going to organize that stuff too. So that's all of this stuff down low will be done before January the 1st. And I will give you an update as I get it finished. But what will not be done, see up there in the loft? I'm not even going to try to stress myself out and get that. But it's mainly fabric and craft supplies. So that'll be my next thing. Plus, what is it? Backbeat rhythm. I told him I have some yarn. So in about, I think 2 or 3 of those wicker totes up there are filled with yarn. So I will be pulling that down. So, and if you're looking for any particular craft supply, let me know and I will see if I have it. And if so, I will be selling it because it's just I'm just feeling overwhelmed. Do you ever get to that point where you just feel overwhelmed? And then up under that loft to make space for everything, make use of every little thing. You see, I have a cup thing that holds cups, which I need to be selling these cups right here. These are, what's her name? Thorpe, Margaret Thorpe. Anyway, I think that's what the name is. And then you see, I have my name up there. And then stamps and inks, and then more stamps and more stamps back there. So I make use of every single space in here. So I'm going to be working more out here. And if I get everything set up and get it finished before Christmas, I will have a how. Oh, let me not step outside. That sun is bright. A holiday open house. So if you live in North Carolina, live close to close. Let's just say close to Charlotte. I mean not Charlotte, close to Greensboro or Raleigh and Durham area. I'm right between the two of them, and I'll have refreshments and giveaways, and also I will do an online one. Um, so you can walk through with me. I'll do a walkthrough, and if you see anything you like to purchase, you can purchase at that time. So I just wanted to give you an update of where I was and what I've been doing. But this is my next big thing is to try to fit all of this. I don't know if you can see that. Let me hold it. Yeah, that big pile there. Get all of that put back in here. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you this afternoon if you're watching this today, which today is December the 1st. Can you believe it? Anyway, it's December already, so I got to get busy on Sandy and Otto's channel at 4 o'clock Eastern. So see you then. Bye bye. In broadcast. So goodbye. See you in a couple hours.